My brothers and sisters assembled here for this Lord I See Trenchtown Rise lecture series. I thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your participation. Wisdom is the key, yes, to our survival. Lord, I see Trenchtown Rise. Thank you for coming. Listen, listen, listen. Ras Cardo, thank you. Listen, listen, listen. I want Una to listen very carefully and to understand, understanding with intelligence what I am trying to say to Uno. All those assembled here for this lecture, this crucial lecture. It might be a sociological lecture, of course, a psychological, a cultural, but it's definitely an historical truth lecture. And I want to keep in mind that this is copyrighted under I and the crew, Ras Cardo's works, alright? So if you know I go share it with anyone, just make them know who you really get it from and who owns it legally in Babylon's legal system. Alright? Alright. Experience coming from Trenchtown to the rest of the world. Alright, let's call it that. That's the title, the official title for this lecture, From Trenchtown to the Rest of the World. And this lecture is going to continue on in a series of more lectures. So keep that in mind. Ras Cardo has shown you certain truths and rights. And don't forget what I tell you and I show you. All right. Trenchtown, one of Jamaica's best kept secrets, even though the world, Amnesty International and them people for years have been talking about the political violence and thing and the different drug runnings and situations that we know, gun runnings, drug runnings that we know politically, killings and all that takes place in Jamaica over the years. Amnesty International have that recorded. Whole heap of people from the US, different agencies and organizations have them thing they documented, alright? Going from Trenchtown and the suffering that is Trenchtown. You see, on the Jamaican scene, alright, we know about the haves and the have-nots. The people who seem to have all of the money or most of the money and can acquire the things them of life that would make their life more privileged than other folks. Yeah, man. Of course, there's poor people everywhere in every country, you know. There is poor people, all right? And there is rich people, well-to-do people. But in Jamaica, as we know and grow up, coming through especially, I tell you what, we growing up in poverty, through poverty, with poverty, makes us appreciate life much, much more at an earlier age and how to really survive. Some of us. Now, keep in mind that there are a lot of us that did not have the resilience and the strength and the family support, mother and father there, talking to them, grandmother, and so on. And that is why, all right, let's talk about mother and grandmother. You dare not tell a Jamaican youth about them mother that sounds negative or them grandmother. Don't do it. Don't do it. It can cause very, very serious problems. Yes, for real. All right, let me move on from this. But you see, there has been a cloud hanging over ghetto people, poor people, that even Jamaica and those who are running the situation in Jamaica, we are talking about government-wise and so on and so forth. Them so-called politicians, that's why that word come up, politicians, because most of the people, the have-nots people, see it as a way of them just a deceive people and a trick people, one trick after the other. All right, okay. It goes on, we go up through that, and that never seems to end. All right, never seems to end. I mean, they get what they want, corruption all over the place. All right, we know that. And but listen, isn't it unfortunate that most of us who come up and want to aspire to a better life have to leave Jamaica, figure elsewhere, for try to find opportunity, what them call opportunity. Why should opportunity exist in other places where we just can't get it from where we born and grow up and everything? How come? How come the opportunity is always elsewhere? England, for one, United States, Canada, and all them other countries in Europe. How come Jamaica has never been able to give us the opportunities? I talk to whole heap of American born people in America, working in America, going through America, and whole heap of times we attack and a reason. Some of them even work with them. And it come in like a joke, like say, them have to leave America and go to Jamaica because I know opportunities for relax. So me say, why do you think you have to leave America? We have all the opportunity what you want. And you have to go to Jamaica for relax. They call it having a vacation. You have so much opportunity over here and everything what you want. And you have to go somewhere else for relax, for have a vacation. Isn't that really ironic? And them usually laugh. Because isn't that strange? Very strange. While we around left Jamaica go find opportunities in a for them country, them around come down a Jamaica for relax and have a vacation. What a juxtaposed situation. For us to just stay there, make it, enjoy life, build up the country, and put it on a strong feet. All right, we know that from Trenchtown days, Yeah, man. Our youths, our set of people in the Trenchtown that I grew up in, and our holy power brethren that we come up with the music to help us liberate the people. Them Bob no, our messenger Bob, one of many messengers. Bob was one of them. Him coming, him skin was white. We saw how the white skin Jamaican people reflect towards him. Even to the point wherein, of course, them could have used fame whiteness and for him symbol to the world that this is the kind of person we want to go and tell the world about Jamaica. So much so